Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Sri Jain's Rank Zone classes. Students, I'm your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion that is we call as quantitative aptitude portion. And today we are discussing our chapter, as you can see, mixtures and delegations. So let's start with the same. So, dear students, let's start with mixture 03 class. Mixtures and allegations class third. Okay. Today we will be dealing basically in allegation method. See what happens in allegation method is generally we are given two types of things. Let's say they have a price, they have a weight, something like that. Let's say price of article 1 A1, article 2 A2. Let's say their price are 10 and 20. Now they are mixed in certain ratio, and then we are told that the average price comes out to be 16. We are asked to determine what is in what ratio these things are mixed. What we have is 10, 20, in what ratio these things are mixed so that their average price comes out to be 16. So the method for this is you do cross subtraction. Okay, 20 minus 16 gives you 4, 16 minus 10 gives you 6. So these are mixed in the ratio 4 is to 6 or 2 is to 3. Let us verify this. Okay, see this 10 twice. Okay, and this 20 article, the article which is costing 20 rupees is taken thrice, divided by 2 plus 3. So this gives you what? This gives you 20 plus 60 divided by 5. 80 by 5, that will give you 16 as we have already determined. So it's now one very important thing which I need to discuss with you is, let's say this thing costs rupees 10, this thing costs rupees 20. If they are mixed in equal amounts, A1, A2, if they are taken equal quantity, let's say the quantity is Q1, the quantity is Q2, then the average will always be 15. Okay, this is like a weighing balance. If both are taken in equal quantity, the average will be like this. If price A1, price A2 is 10, 20, this is quantity Q1, this is quantity Q2. If this quantity Q1 is greater than quantity Q2, then the average will be more towards this side. This is the middle, this is 15 part, then the average will be more towards this side. But again the same thing, let's say A1 is 10, A2 is 20, and if this quantity Q1, this quantity Q2, if Q2 is greater than Q1, then the average, see this is the middle mark, then the average will lie in between 15 and 20. Getting this thing? See, you can yourself see in the previous question, the average is where the middle point of these numbers is 15, the average is 16, that is towards this side, so therefore this thing will be more. See, this thing has three parts and this thing has only two parts. So you must have got this basic, and with along with the help of this you will be able to solve the questions verbally most of the times. Okay, so I hope the basics are clear. Let's move to the questions now. In what ratio should 20% ethanol be mixed with 40% ethanol solution to obtain 28% ethanol solution? Easy. 20%, 40% mixture contains 28. What we do? Cross subtraction. Difference of these two, 8. Difference of these two, 12. That is 3 is to 2. Option C is your answer. In what ratio sugar costing rupees 60 per kg be mixed with sugar costing rupees 42 per kg, such that by selling the mixture at rupees 56 there is a gain of 20%? First of all, see, Let's start from above. Selling price is equal to 56. Okay. Or I guess the selling price is equal to CP plus profit. The selling price is equal to 56 is equal to, what is the CP? Let's say CP is C plus the profit is 12% of C. So what do I get? I get 56 is equal to 1.12 C. That way 56 into 100 is equal to 112 C. Or I get 100 is equal to 2C. 56 into 2 is 112. C is equal to 50. This is the cost price. This is the cost price of the resulting mixture. Now we have 60 rupees and one quantity of 42. Their mixture contains 50. The cost of their mixture is 50. What will be the ratio now? This difference is 10. This difference is 8. 8 is to 10, or you can say 4 is to 5. This is your answer. Okay. Now we have a very good question. In a laboratory, two bottles contain mixture of acid and water in 2 is to 5. Acid by water. Bottle 1, bottle 2. This contains 2 by 5. This contains 7 and 3. The ratio in which the contents of these two bottles will mix such that the new mixture has acid and water in the ratio 2 is to 5. Now the mixture has acid and ratio in the 2 is to 3. See students, now we will be dealing in, let's say, talk only in acid. So we take acid upon total. Acid upon total, that will be 2 by 7. It will be 7 by 10. We take, whenever we take the ratio alligation method, now we take one thing upon total. Now we need acid and water in the ratio 2 is to 3. The mixture has, this mixture has 2 is to 3. So acid upon total is 2 is to 5. So now we apply this alligation method like this. We take the difference here and here we will get the ratio. See, this is 2 by 7, 2 by 5. Here it will be 2 by 5 minus 2 by 7. Here it will be 7 by 2 minus 2 by 5. Better way you can write it 7 by 10 minus 4 by 10, or you can say 3 by 10. Here it will be 7 into 2, 14, minus 2 into 5, 10 divided by 35. This is 4 by 35. Or let's multiply this by 7. You get 21 by 70. Let's multiply this by 2. 8 by 70. So your ratio is 21 is to 8. I hope it is clear. Let's move to the next question. The main thing which you need to keep in mind is you have to take the ratio of this acid and the total thing, not acid and the other part. Everything you take acid total, acid total, acid total, like this. Nitin bought some oranges at rupees 40 a dozen and an equal number at rupees 30 a double. 30 a dozen. So whenever there are equal quantities, the mixture costs rupees 35. This is the mixture. So the mixture will be 35. He sold them at rupees 45 dozen and made a profit of rupees 480. See, the CP is 35 per dozen. The SP is 45 per dozen. Profit is 10 per dozen. Total profit is 480. Therefore, 48 dozens. Okay, the number of dozens he bought was 48 dozens. Let's move to the next question. Two vessels, let's say vessel 1 and vessel 2, contain milk and water in the ratio 3 to 2. Milk by water 3 by 2 and 7 by 3. Find the ratio in which the content of the two vessels have to be mixed to get a new mixture in which the ratio of milk and water is 2 to 1. See, first of all, mixture. What is the content in the mixture? The content in the mixture will be 2 is to 1. Let's talk about total. Milk upon total. Why? Because we apply the allegation formula in milk upon total. That is 3 by 5, 7 by 10. This is 2 by 3, or this 2 by 3 can be written as over here 2 by 3. Okay, now let's do the cross subtraction. 7 by 10 minus 2 by 3, 3, 2 by 3 minus 3 by 5. This will come out to be 21 minus 20 by 30, and 5 into 2 10 minus 9 by 15. This is 1 by 30, this is 1 by 15. 1 by 30, 2 by 30. So therefore the ratio is equal to 1 is to 2. Okay, dear students, let's take the next one. In a school with 600 students, the average age of the boys is 12 years and that of the girls is 11 years. Now these questions will be very easy for you. If the average age of the school is 11 years 9 months, this is 11 3 by 4. This is average. Then the number of girls in the school is, see, we do cross subtraction. The difference of these two is 3 by 4. The difference of these two is 1 by 4. Therefore, the ratio is 3 is to 1. Total how many? Total are boys plus girls is 600. Okay, dear students. So this is 450 is to 150. I hope this must be clear to all of you. Let's take the next one. Prakash lends a part of rupees 20,000 at 8% simple interest and remaining at 4 by 3% simple interest. His total income after a year was rupees. Students, I'm leaving this question. I'm doubtful the data might not be correct. I will check it. If the data is correct, then only I'll do it in front of you next time. Just for the timing, I'm skipping this question. There's nothing difficult in the question. It's actually easy, but I don't want to waste the time if it is not correct. I, one figure I was doubtful, that's why I left it. Three science classes A, B, C take a life science test. The average score of class A 83, the average score of class B 76, the average score of class C 85. The average score of class A and B is 79. Average score of B and C is 81. Then the average score of class A, B, and C is C students. A, B. Let's take the ratio of the students. A and B. What is the ratio? This is 3. The difference over here is 4. The ratio of students from A and B is 3 is to 4. Now let's talk about 85, 81. See, the difference here is 4 again. It makes things actually easy. This will remain to be 4. This will remain to be 5. So the ratio of class A, B, and C is 3 is to 4 is to 5. The ratio of the students of class A is to B is to C is 3 is to 4 is to 5. Okay. Now average score is how much? 3 into 89 plus 4 into 76 plus 5 into 85 divided by 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay. Now let's solve it. 3 into 89, 267. 4 into 76, that will be 320 minus 16, 304. 5 into 85, 425 divided by 15. Okay, my bad, 12. Let's sum these. 7 plus 4, 67 plus 4, 71. 71 plus 25, 96. 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9 by 12. 960 is 83. So in the question we have done correct. This 83 I wrote copy down as 89. Okay. So 3 into 83 will give you 249. Okay, now let's sum these up. 49 plus 4, 53. 53 plus 25, 78. 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is 9. 78 by 12. This is 969, 81.5. See, you can write it down as 960 plus 12 plus 6 divided by 12, that is 81.5. Two blends of a commodity costing rupees 35 and rupees 40 per kg are mixed in the ratio 2 is to 3 by weight. If one-fifth of the mixture is sold at rupees 46 per kg and the remaining at the rate of 55 per kg, the profit percent is C. I'll tell you one method called reverse allocation. They are mixed in the ratio 2 is to 3. What will be the average price? Either you can calculate it the way I did it, 35 into 2 plus 40 into 3 divided by 2 plus 3. It just takes a lot of calculation. Better way is we did cross subtraction, now we will do cross addition. See, 35, these are how many parts? These are 5 parts. 2 plus 3, 5 parts. This difference is also 5. Break this difference of 5 into 5 parts. Break this difference of 5 into 5 parts. So now 5 into 5 parts means 1 part is equal to 1. To this number you give 3 parts, or from this number you take 2 parts. 35 plus 3 is the average, or 40 minus 2 is the average. This is 38. 38. Okay, dear students. So we have now, let's say 5 kg mixture with average price 38. Okay. Now, if one fifth of the mixture is sold for rupees 46, see 1 kg, CP 38, SP 46, and the remaining at 55, CP 38 per kg. Okay. Okay. 4 into 38. SP is 55 into 4. The profit percentage is total. Total CP will be 38 into 5, 190. Total SP 55 into 4, 2 for 220. 220 plus 40, 266. Now profit percent is profit percentage is what is the profit? 76 by 190 into 100. 40% is the profit. Okay, dear students, should we move ahead? Let's take the next one. An army of 12,000 consists of Europeans and Indians. The average height of European is 5 feet 10 inches. Let's talk about Europeans. Height 5 feet 10 inches. Let's say 70 inch. Okay. 5 feet 10 inches. Let's say I'm writing it 70 inches. Indians. Average height 5 feet 9 inches, or I can say 69 inches. Whole army, and that of whole army is 59 by 93 by 4. Sorry, 593 by 4, or I can say 69.75. Number of Indians in the armies. Let's take the ratio. Difference here is 0. Difference here is 0.25. So ratio is 3 is to 1. Break down this 12,000 into 3 is to 1. 9,000 is to 3,000. Okay, dear students. Next question. The average monthly salary of all the employees in a factory is 8840. 884 is the of all the people. The average salary of all the officers is 15,000, and that of the remaining employees is 8,000. The average is 8840. Difference 840. Difference is 6,000. 6,160. Okay, dear students. If you cancel it, it becomes 84 is to 616. If I cancel them by 7, I get 14. If I cancel them this by 7, what do I get? 61 divisible till 5, 8. Then 56, 88. So what is the percentage of the officers among the employees? So officers are 12. These are 84 employees. Total is equal to 100. Therefore, these are officers, okay, and these are other employees. Officers percentage will be 12 by 100 into 100, that will be 12%. This is your answer. The next question is, solution A contains 10% acid and solution B contains 30% acid. In what ratio should solution A be mixed with solution B to obtain a mixture with 25% acid? See, their mixture contains 25%. The difference here is 5. The difference here is 15. 5 is to 15 or 1 is to 3. Very easily done. I hope it was easy. Let's take the next question. In what ratio coffee powder costing rupees 2500 per kg be mixed with coffee powder costing rupees 1500 per kg so that the cost of the mixture is 2250? So easy. It's actually the midway. Difference 750. Here also the difference is 250. Okay. So the ratio is 3 is to 1. Okay. Got it, dear students? Let's take the next one. If a dairy mixes cow's milk which contains 10% fat with buffalo's milk which contains 20% fat, then the resulting mixture has fat 120 by 7% of fat. What ratio of cow's milk mixed with buffalo's milk? See, cow's milk fat is 10%. Buffalo milk fat is equal to 20%. The mixture contains 120 by 7. Let's make both this divisible by 7. So I can say 70 by 7%. This contains 140 by 7. If I do cross subtraction, this is the difference here is 20 by 7. So therefore the ratio is 20 is to 50 or 2 is to 5. Okay, dear students. Next, in what ratio should tea costing rupees 300 per kg be mixed with tea costing rupees 200 per kg so that the cost of the mixture is 225? How easy? Let's take the cross difference. This difference is 25, 75. So your answer is 25 is to 75. Okay, dear students. Easy. That is 1 is to 3. the average age of 120 students in the group is 13 is to 56, 35% of the number of students are girls. See, this is 120. Girls are how much? 35%. Boys are how much? Remaining 65 are boys. What will be the 35% of this? This will be 42. Okay. And what will be the 65% remaining? Okay. That will be 78. 35 are girls, 42 are girls, and the boys are 78. If the ratio of the averages of boys and girls is 6 is to 5, look, I repeat each and everything. 120 students, 35% of the number of students girls. So these are the girls and these are the number of boys. If the ratio of average of boys and girls is 6 is to 5, so the age of a girl is 5A, the age of a boy is 6A. Now let's take the average. See, this is total how much? 42 into 5, 210A. 78 into 6, that will be 468. 6 into 8, 8. 4 carry 6, 70, 42 plus 4, 46. A. Now what will be the average? The average will be 210A plus 468A upon 120. This is equal to how much? This is equal to 13.56. This is given. So I can say 210 plus 468. 678A is equal to 120 into 13.56. Okay. Now let's cancel this by 6. If I cancel this by 6, this is 113A 20 into 13.56, or 113A is equal to 2 into 135.6. Now this is a bit of intense calculation, but still we'll solve it. It's not that big deal. See, I know 13 into 12 is 56. So I'm damn sure things will work out like this. 2 into 135.6, or let's say 1356 by 10, 113. 100 into 12 is 1200. 13 into 12 is 156. So this is purely 12. So A comes out to be, from here I can say A comes out to be 2.4. Okay, now what is required? A is equal to 2.4. Then what is the average age of the girls? Average age of girls is equal to 5A is equal to 12. This was an important question. Okay, done. Fine. X beakers of 100 ml containing 1 is to 4 acid water solution. First of all, let's say 100 ml is divided into 1 is to 4, that is 20, 80. This is acid, this is water. These are how many X beakers? If this is multiplied by X, this becomes 20X and this becomes 80X. Okay, these are X beakers. Fine, 20X and 80X. Now we have Y beakers. This is 200 of 200 ml containing 3 is to 7 acid water. 3 is to 70 means 30, 170 acid water, or I can say 30X, 170Y. Okay, now total acid by total water is equal to 20x plus 30y, 80x plus 170y. This is given to you as 19 is to 91. I can say 2x plus 3y into 91, 8x plus 17y into 19. This will give you 182x plus 273y is equal to 152x plus 19 into 17, 323y. Pure calculation oriented question, nothing else. Find x is to y. Okay. So how many x do we have? 182x minus 152x, that is 30x is equal to 323, 373, 50 y. So x is to y is 5 is to 3. This is your answer. Okay, dear students. So we have done one more exercise. Next class, I will wind up the chapter. We have done the most of the questions. Now the remaining portion is very little, and I hope the next class will be actually a bit small, because the main concept, main questions we have already done. Okay. So goodbye from my side. Carry on with your studies. Be very dedicated towards your studies. All the best, dear students. Bye bye.